Hello, everybody. Welcome to the show once again. The technical issues continue. I hope the echo's gone, but I still have Fricky, I still have Donnie, I still have Graham, and I still have Grant with me. So, let's see if we can have a go at it. Let us know if there's an echo, but we need to get started. I don't see any comments of yet, so I can't see if there's going to be any echoes, but we will carry on. And, gentlemen, send us a WhatsApp if there's problems. Otherwise, because we can't see who's watching. Oh, there's a lacquer, Fricky. You're the only one talking now.
Well, I'm just checking. I'm seeing the
Vimpy says hello. Hello, Vimpy. Okay, we're getting there. We're doing like age-old TV, and we're waiting for people to jump on. Remember the days where it used to be so slow? But we don't know what's going on. I can tell you that.
Lekker 500 randjies vir jou.
And Fricky, you watching on that side? Does it look okay? I see you have an extra screen going there.
Yes, it looks okay. I'm not hearing the sound at this point because otherwise it will echo my side.
Okay. Valena says echoes are gone. Yay. Thanks for watching. Echoes are gone. Right. So let's get into it, everybody. We said, I'm going to recap quickly. Hello. Graham won. Whoopee, everybody loves you. Grant, Permutations, yay. And then Johnny had a quiet but busy week, and Fricky's just Fricky.
Lucky.
Are we happy? Okay, well, here we go. I have a couple of things to play, and I want to start with this one. Hopefully it goes. And this is what it is. I want you to count, right? I've put all the winner cards together, and then just have a look how many events and winners we've had this season and put it into perspective. So here we go. Hey, endless. It keeps going and going. Just to think how many shows we've done this year as well. It could be plenty. Here's a trivia for y'all. There's only 3 people that have won multiple times on the Duckhook season in 2023. Did you notice who they were?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Jason, you, and Grant.
Well done. There are 2 of them.
Yeah. And, I know this doesn't count, but I'm also a multiple winner. I know it doesn't count though.
Well, does a series win and an event win count as 2?
No. Limpopo.
What's that?
Close your ears, Ryan.
You didn't qualify for that major. You can't go and win that major.
I paid for it, man.
Okay, everybody. You would have seen today that I put out a graphic that said, who is going to be your player of the season? Well, this is what the graphic looks like. Obviously, this is just a selected few. I can't fit everybody on there. So if your face is on there, then obviously you were in the back of my mind when I was putting it together. So if you have not sent me your votes, please do. It's a nice exercise. And remember, Fricky, who are we voting? Who should be voted or considered a player's player of the season? What attributes should they have? It's not how many they've won.
Yeah.
Or it's not a moment of the season.
So for me, it's a guy that has lekker gears, that mingles with everyone, that stays afterwards. As an example, being there every event, having fun with the guys, and just having a lekker jol in the end. So to me, that qualities makes a big difference between a guy that's winning all the trophies, as an example, and having fun. To me, that's the guy.
So, Donnie, I'm going to ask you straight up: who is your player of the season?
Sure, Maz, I haven't actually thought about it yet. I'll have to think a little bit before I can answer that.
put you on the spot. Grant, how about you? Just
Player. There's definitely two guys in mind that normally stays afterwards, having a gears, having like a care always. I can think of three guys, but definitely me and Ian.
Can't vote for yourself, mate. That's just not... A player's player would not vote for themselves.
It has to go to Ian.
Graham?
No, Ian is definitely my player.
Okay, Graham, and you?
For me, it's also Ian. As Ricky said, it's always the guy that, just going gears, but also he's a gentleman on the course. He's always calm, enjoys the game. So it's not just about the care afterwards, but it's also about how he just acts on the course itself. So, yeah. So for me, it's Mr. Holtzy.
Mazza, you? Who would you vote?
I'm not going to say, but do we recall that Ian Holtzhausen won Players Player of the Season last year? And it was for the same reasons. So you're going to go for him again, knowing that?
Okay.
Can I give my vote?
Okay. Well, let's move on, anyone. Let's move on.
Not.
I will not kill you wondering about it. Royal East, top 10. This is what happened. This is how it unfolded on a very, very hot day. And there we were. Graham de Villiers, Stefan Lombard, and Wimpy Force all finished on -1. And there was a lot of refreshing done while the boys were coming in so they could see whether... I can't remember who was chasing. I think Yaku was in position at one point. And then also checking out the countbacks. And at the end of the day, Graham de Villiers has finally won. So well done, Graham. Charles Swanepoel, Glenn Williams, and myself tied 4th. 7th, Martin Tata, another good finish. Donnie, you had a good round. Tell us about your round quickly.
Yeah, Maz, I was actually up there like -1 level for a long time. And I just made a very stupid double on 14, which set me back to +1 at that stage. And then, unfortunately made a double on 14, drop on 15, and that sort of set me back a little bit. But yeah, I actually had a good day. It's like all four of us that played together is like literally like from Martin Tauter down. It's like all four of us are there. So yeah, it was a very enjoyable round, and it was a lucky day, and glad the golf was semi-decent.
You're right. All four of you playing in your final four ball finished in the top 10. That takes some doing, I can tell you that much. I wonder who won the four ball alliance, if that is the case. Graham, let's quickly go to you before we look at videos. Take us through the scorecard of yours.
Yeah, so we started on the first 9. Pretty steady. Actually, on the second, I think I hit one of the best 4 irons this year. On the second, just left the birdie putt short, and I think if you walk off that hole with the par, you're winning. Then on the fifth, I made on my birthday stroke a birdie, so that the 4-pointer that helped. So at that point, I was actually -3 at one stage. So I was tracking really well. But I think what really helped me a lot was me and my brother were actually playing match play against each other. So I think that pushing each other helped a lot. But it actually could have been better. I think I lipped about three birdie putts. So it could actually have been a better scorecard, but I'm pretty happy with the result.
At least you didn't blow any holes out, and that's the key, isn't it?
Yes, no, definitely. Making a blackout and coming back from that, you need to either birdie a stroke hole or make 2-3 pointers just to get back. So
correct.
It helps.
You're always one step behind the 8 ball then. Let's have a listen to what the gentleman had to say afterwards. I caught up with most of the top 5, so here's what they had to say.
I am so stoked. It's the first time ever that I've actually been in this position. It's absolutely fantastic. I had such a good game, a difficult day, try to fight back. But I think all the best actual thanks goes to Donnie For the new driver, it's working like a charm. It's reflecting my game. I'm also been practicing quite a bit, so my irons are coming better, a lot better. So, but yeah, I had a great team as well. They was with us, so it worked well.
I'm actually surprised that I came top 5, 36 points. I was always there and about. I don't think I played exceptionally well, but I was up and downing and making the points at least. And when I did make a drop, I made it back quickly. I enjoyed it. Off the tee box I was good, and like I said, short game was pretty good. Had some form going into the Summer Cup, so maybe I can do something at the Summer Cup. I like Glendower. I have my odd occasions where I can go low there, so maybe it's that odd occasion, but it's a nice way to end the season. Wimpy, obviously the form is very good because another good round of golf.
Yes.
Coming off your victory.
Yeah, no, I was actually supposed to win today because I had a 4 putt in 2-3 putts. I'm chasing that single handicap. Yeah, no, my form is good. First time I played here, and what an awesome course, but yeah, the greens knocked me over. But me and my brother had a luck. We someone played match play against each other, and yeah, I had a small birdie putt here on 18th to clinch it, but the pressure was on, and so I think I'll lose against a count out against him. So he got one on me back against Waterkloof.
It was nice. I started very great, and then went a little bit down, but then it came up again, and then it just ended a little bit bad, but it was fun.
Best part of your game today?
My putting was very nice. I put a lot of long putts in, and yeah.
What do you think of the course?
Oh, it's beautiful. Awesome course. Very good condition, and definitely will come back again.
Graham, it's happened after all this time. How are you feeling?
Oh man, no, ecstatic. It's been 6.5 years. 22 times I've come second. Finally, the count out has gone my way. I can't believe it. I'm so happy.
How much were you updating the live scoring?
We actually weren't checking it at all until we came to the 18th, and we saw we were actually leading, and so I think I hit the worst drive I ever hit on the 18th, but luckily made a good recovery for a par. -1, there we go. Consistent all around. Putted well, drove well, good iron shots. Yeah, so just a good all-round game.
Big Friday coming up.
Yes, yeah, no, I can't wait. I'm looking forward to it. I also love playing medal, but I think my main focus will just be the singles.
Yes! Oh, no, thank you. Trophy and spraat met die baas.
Donna, congratulations. Tough round today. How'd it
Yeah,
go?
no, it was quite tough today.
Yeah.
Jaco and Martin didn't give up. I think we still ended up with the same lead or maybe one shot left. Yeah.
You're the champion, Series 2. How are you feeling?
Yeah, no, I'm very happy about that. It was unexpected in the last 2 months to actually take the lead. And yeah, today it was a good battle between the three of us.
And you're the captain of the shootout team.
Yeah,
That was cool.
Yeah, looking forward to that one.
Well done.
Thank you.
Hold on. I'll answer your question now, Graham. Maybe you have a good point. Because you were saying you finished 4th in Sunday Series 1 and 4th in Sunday Series 2, and you want to do what?
I'm just saying, if you're going according to points, Series 2 we had less points than Series 1. Or you're doing it.
Would you like me to change it to say you won in Series 2, so you stay in Series 2?
I wanted to say the same then, man.
Okay.
Yes, let's do that.
That can be arranged. You're a winner. You can do what you want. That can be arranged. There is 3 things I want to take out of that those comments. 1, Glenn Williams. That's his debut. Well done, Glenn. 36 points. Very ecstatic. He couldn't believe it himself because he wasn't really watching the live scoring. And he came in and I said, Glenn, I need to do an interview with you. And he just went, huh? This is when you finish in the top 5. Then I must talk to you. Secondly, the other thing that I heard was Wimpy 4-putted. Who do you 4-putt?
Yes.
Would you like to share that?
20 meters short.
I don't want to spoil it, but Irene het my daar.
You 4-putt also?
On Irene.
Wow. How are you leading the play of the series?
Exactly. better up there if I didn't four putt.
Yes, because you were also leading by far. I thought the tournament was going to, the play of the season was going to finish with like a couple of holes to go because you were like -3 at a stage, Grant, and then suddenly you were gone. What happened?
Yeah, I was up there. I think the halfway maybe put me off a little bit. And then it all came to the pars. I just had some bad breaks on the non-stroking holes. Coming in at the end was just fighting, and everything didn't just click, and last 4 holes that took the toll, eh?
Sure. And then the last thing was congratulations, Dana Perimal, for now winning Sunday Series 2. You saw at the end there in the pouring rain, but he managed to do it. I think he might have also four-putted the last green, Donnie.
Oh, wow. At that stage, I just wanted to get out of the rain, so I didn't focus on how he was putting.
Dude,
but
he was at the front of the green, and then he whacked it short, and then he whacked it miss, and I think he might have whacked it miss. I don't know. It could have been a four-putt. But anyway, well done, everybody. Let's move to the all the little stats and so on that we normally do for Royal East. I'm going to give you the pins first of all. Here are the pins on the day.
Let me do that. So we've got the par 3 fifth, won by Stefan and Riet. That's a Suits and Towel. We've got the par 4 ninth, Golf Concept Roger with Martin Tauter. The Golfer 8, Hydrosport, Maurits Malherbe on par 3 12. And then the last one, Mr. Grumpy's himself, getting some whiskey on the par 3 16th. Lekker, boys.
Right. And that was close as well. There was a couple of close ones. Like Stefan and Riet was really close. Even MG had to take out his tape measure. 47 centimeters or something, or 57. I'm not too sure how far it was.
57, yeah.
Well done, gentlemen. That was the last of the closest to the pins for the series. The Four-Ball Alliance, here it is. There were 2 teams that finished tied for 87 points, -17, and that was the team of Maurits, Stefan, Bernard, and Leon Duplessis. But the difference is you guys are all single handicappers pretty much, and they are like 20s. So it's harder for you guys to shoot 89. So well done, Donnie. A nice little 7-pointer to start there. You thought, what an easy day this is going to be.
Yeah, no, let me tell you, that was actually very awesome because all the Dana at the putt for birdie. Obviously, to paint a picture, he was like already starting to stress a little bit. He was lying on the green for 3. And obviously with the whole title and the works, and here comes Yaku draining a putt from off the green for eagle. So it was like a good start.
A proper smile wiper.
That's it.
Well played. Let's have a look at the best of the par 3s, 4s, and 5s quickly. Here's the best of the par 3s. Coming up, and Bernard Schulz, Graham de Villiers, well done. Stefan and Riet, all -3, 11 points. Nice little birdie on the 5th there, Graham.
Yeah, yes, I hit a pitching wedge. Oh man, I actually thought it was going to go in.
Okay.
That's yeah, it was very close. But yeah, like I said, it was my stroke hole, so nice little 4-pointer birdie.
Fatum. Let's take the par 4s. Maybe Grant appears on the par 4s. Grant, are you there? There you are. -1, with Vimpy being -2, top of the pops, and Charles and George also over there. Grant, what happened with your par 4s? Pretty steady all the way through. 21 points.
I must say, I actually concentrated a lot on the par 4s. I'm normally strong on the par 5s. And then this time just the par 4s worked for me a bit, eh? So yeah, there was, I think, one that I bombed out a bit, and that was
that one. Cool. Donnie, -2 on the par 5s. Too easy for you again.
It could have been 3. But yeah, no, it was playing lekker. It was good.
Well done, Stefan. -3, and including a 4-pointer there on the 18th hole. So nice way for him to finish. I see that all 4 did well. Maurits got 10. Bernard got 9. There's no Leon. The common factor here is that Frikkie appears nowhere. Did you play Royal East, Frikkie?
I struggled. No matter. Roll Joburg raped me, so yeah, it wasn't lekker. Couldn't hit the tries properly. Approach shots was bad. I recovered well, but yeah, didn't score well.
Let's have a look at the whole ranks and see which ones you struggled on and see what difference or how much you added to the difficulty of that hole. And then afterwards, we'll give our ratings of the golf course. Well, here we go. Let's see if we can quickly go through this. The hardest hole is the 6th hole. Now, which one is that? Got to think quickly.
That's a par 5.
Par 5, yeah, the one with the 2 waters.
That's it.
The one with the 2 waters? I'm a bit confused. Yes, so that is an average of 1.31. The second hardest hole was the 14th, which is... Was that also a par 5? 1.33.
It's a par 4 with what's on the left.
Right, yes. The easiest hole was the 12th. And then the second easiest hole was the 5th.
4th.
So, Frikkie, which one did you struggle on? All of them?
All of them. I can't remember if I made par, man. Jeez, I kind of can't remember. Yes.
Let's go around quickly. What did you think? I will give it an 8.5 out of 10. I thought everything that was great condition. I thought some of the greens might have... I thought the practice green was rolling unbelievably well. And then on course, some greens didn't roll as well as I would have expected, but not bad. So 8.5 out of 10. Boys in the chat line, give me a... Let's know. Let's bring you into the conversation. What do you guys go for?
Yeah, Meza, I'll start. I think it was about an 8. Although I struggled. It was obviously not the course's fault, but I found the greens receptive. Didn't release that much. So you could sort of, attack the pins if you had a little bit of spin on it. And yeah, obviously putting, I didn't struggle too much with the putting, but it was true. So yeah, 8 for me.
Mr. D.
I'll go.
Okay, hold
I'll
on.
say it's a 9 for me, eh? just because it's the best score I ever shot on Royal East. Yeah, the previous times it was over 90, so I couldn't break 90 on Royal East. So yeah, I'm happy with that.
Who's next, Donnie?
I'll go. Yeah, Maz, I'm also like with you, like sort of 8.5. Yeah, I was expecting the greens just to release a little bit more, and like Frikkie said, it was very receptive. And I just found myself a couple of times where I thought like chipping wise it's going to roll out, and actually sat literally very quick. So that was the only downside, but it's not a downside. It's just I just thought it was going to be a little bit more receptive, like releasing. So yeah, but overall, course was good.
Yeah, I'm with Donnie on that one. I understand what he's saying with the releasing. I was also hoping the greens would be a bit quicker. So I also give it an 8. There was a couple of bunkers. I hit a lot of bunkers, so there was a couple of bunkers with the sand was not spread evenly, but I think it's more of a player raking issue than a course issue. But yeah, 8.5 as well.
Okay, cool.
Mazza, can I just quickly bump in just to carry on from Graham's thing? There was a couple of bunkers where I also went in where guys didn't rake, and there was footprints and stuff. So I just think, just from a community perspective, I'm just asking, if you're leading or you're in front of the field or middle of the field, there's guys behind you also, just rake the bunkers.
Please.
Yeah.
And it's not difficult.
But like literally a good example, hole number 7, there was a guy that literally ran into the bunker on the right-hand side in the start of the bunker, and he must have duffed it and must have duffed it again, because there was footprints all the way going forward to the lip in the front where I was. And it's just like, come on, just respect all the golfers. That's my only thing.
Etiquette.
I had the same on the 9.
Let me get some comments in here. Martin said, I had a 3-putt after closest in 2 on the 9th on Sunday.
I saw that one. That was quite funny.
And that board was pretty close.
Man, he's standing there. He asked me to move my mark, and the caddy comes to him and says, that marker's going to be in your way. So he asked me to move it back, and he still missed a hole like a foot left.
Sure. Well done, Martin. And he's also like second on the player of the season rankings. I don't know how this is happening. Vanna Lewowski says, I also 4-putted on the 18th, going for birdie, walked off with a 7.
Yeah.
Nice.
Well done. Well done. And then he says, to add to it, guys, watch out for Gerard de Bruto. Next year, he will definitely be in contention. Brilliant player. What did he play off? I don't know. Did he play 4 or 5? I can't remember. Wimpy Force, 9 out of 10 for the course. Martin, 9 out of 10, excellent course. Peter, 8 out of 10. Ian, 7 out of 10, and he shares the same feelings about the greens. So there we have it. Okay. Right, so how did it all end, everybody? This is how the Sunday 2 top 10 ended. Here we have it. Dana obviously taking top position. It was very close for a few holes. So on 300 points on the dot. Only player in Sunday to get 300. Remember, as Graham mentioned, it was less points because Kilani was rain affected and only 9. It didn't count. Jaco Jacobs came in tied second with Martin Tartan on 296. Here you are, Graham. Your win didn't really do much. You just moved up from 54th, 292. Donnie, 289. And then Stefan made a big jump because he wasn't even in it. And he jumped from 14th to 6th with his finish. Leon Duplessis, Richard Viljoen, Frikkie, there you are, and Peter Zakaria. Would you like to see the stats of the season for each league?
Yes, please.
Yeah.
Oh, well, this is interesting. Let's break this down. Sunday 1, Thursday series, and Sunday 2. Sunday 1, points earned, 21,562,03. Players played, 177. Rounds, 741. And the average points, 28.11. So there we go. That was the most popular series. Thursday series, 13,631. Players played, 122. Rounds, 460 at an average of 28.01. Then I don't know if I made a mistake with the calculations, but I did check this twice because the average points on Sunday 2 was 25.91, and that is quite a bit of a drop. So did we play much more difficult golf courses? I don't know. Round 717, players 186, points earned 21,327. I'm not going to go through the totals. You can see that. What do you think, gents?
It's quite interesting, man. So I must be honest, average points being 28, obviously lesser players on the Sundays, one series. But yeah, it's nice to see these stats, and hopefully we can build and grow a little bit more.
Total players, that means 268 players teed it up in the Duckhook events over the year. That's not bad.
That's not bad, yeah.
That's very good.
Different players.
That's good. Next year is going to be more.
Yeah, next year we're gonna bash the door down. Let's see what happened with the Live. Gentlemen, this is who the winners were. There were only 2 teams that managed to get the qualifying criteria.
Yeah.
Woesterand.
Die Woesteranders.
Ons het dit vir julle gegee.
Well done, Frikkie. Well done,
Geluk Frikkie.
Well done,
Thanks, guys. Thanks,
Ashley, and well done, Gerard. The final leaderboard looked like this. As I mentioned, there was only 2 that managed to get 11. Which you would think there's 33 events. It would be easy to get 11. That's why we said 11. But alas, it wasn't that easy in the end of the day. Why? Because as you can see, a lot of people entered. Diamonds, for instance, and then that was the end of them. Manama. I remember Oki Brits telling me, I'm getting a team together. Just give me time. And then this is my team. Well done on playing 2 games, guys. Then the rest. Obviously, Anu stopped playing for the Ringers, and Cyril left, so that also became a problem. And then slow and easy, Donnie, Yaku, Vickersley, and Stefan de Bro just couldn't find common ground. So we'll make some changes to this, but we'll keep it going for next season. Okay, so well done, Frikkie. You got another trophy to say.
I don't know about the trophy, but yes, lekker, man. One for the belt.
While we're on Mr. G, you would have heard that he was selected to try beat the pro at this weekend's Joburg Open. So they played it on the 9th hole, and off he went. Very excited, you would have seen. So I put some videos of what happened together and his comments before and after. Wimji, here you are, teeing it up on the 9th at the Joburg Open. Why are you here?
I've entered at My Golf Life app last month. Completely forgot about it, and they phoned me Thursday. I was speechless and happy and excited, all of the above.
So what is it exactly?
So it's beat the pro on the par 3 at Houghton with 2 other amateurs. So if you close this on the green, you win trip to Mauritius to play Afro-Asia.
Mooi. Show us what we're looking at. What are we looking at?
It's par 3.
Everybody knows us all.
168 meters, they've said. So a little bit of wind so far, but I'll tee off around about in an hour's time.
And what are you going to hit?
My trusty hybrid.
Okay.
You can ask Martin about that.
How?
He can tell you a whole story about my trusty hybrid.
And what is the plan? Just hit the green?
Just try and hit the green. Just bragging rights. That's it.
And what if you go to Mauritius, pal? Gee, how did it go? Take us through it.
Well, I was the 6th player. None of the people in front of me hit the green, so the doors were wide open. My pros, both of them went on the green, so extra little pressure. I hit the embankment and rolled down. At least I didn't go into the water like Jacko predicted. Falsy. But yeah, it's fun. I'm still happy with my shot. At least I didn't duff it.
Talk about the nerves. Standing on the tee box, everybody watching.
It's nerve-wracking, I promise you. Before I started to play, I was quite calm, but once I'm on the tee, yeah, it's totally something different, really. But I enjoyed it.
Now imagine what it's like being a pro with $1 million putt.
With even more people staring and cheering at you. Yeah, that's, you can't imagine, beyond belief.
Okay, well, enjoy your trip home.
Yeah.
Not Mauritius.
I'm first going to have lunch. Thank you.
Now imagine he did win that trip to Mauritius, because that would be next week, no? No, 2 weeks from now, he would have gone to Mauritius, and what would have happened is that he would have competed against the other guys who managed to beat the pro, because it's a whole season-long thing. And I think there were about 6 or 7 through the season that managed to beat their pros, and he would have gone to Mauritius for 5 days, all expenses paid, and had another go. Then if he won that one, he would have won a trip of his choice to any major in 2024. So he could have gone to the Masters Open, or what's the others? Sure.
Players.
Yeah. I forget now. Wow. So that would have been the main prize. So guys, if you want to, I'm sure they'll do it next year. I think we must all enter.
Yeah.
You can enter on the Sunshine Tour website, and let's see if we can get one of our guys to go.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. What an experience. Well done, mate.
It's a good initiative. But then afterwards, Grant, after your Royal game, where you kind of went missing, you sent me a video of how you clean your clubs.
Did I?
I swear that's what my brother does. I swear
Is that what your brother does? Grant,
he does.
It's a nice bathroom you got, by the way.
For a moment, I actually thought you were serious on that one.
I was like, yo. Look, I do intend to clean my clubs at least like that once a month.
Especially remember to touch wood if you win the players and you win yourself a Strixon set of irons.
Definitely.
Okay, definitely. Let's just go back to the chat line here. 2024 is gearing up to be a lacquer season, says Nico Kruger, who's played once so far. I'm going to hound you for the rest of your life, Bell.
Yeah, I agree.
Martin, I don't like the hybrids as someone playing against him. Deadly club, that Gerard Snyman. Wow, great experience, Gerard, says Peter. Sunday 2 might be affected as Kalani counted for 9 holes. Thank you, Ian. Martin, can I not throw an off? Stats with 9 holes. Yes, 9 holes. Sorry, Martin. A lot comes out of my mind, and a lot of the time it's just coming out of my mouth. and then I say the wrong things. All right. What's next? Summer Cup is coming up. So before we go to the Summer Cup, I'm going to show you what the player of the season point standings looks like right now. So we can put this into picture. Grant Nell, 132.15 average and scoring 3,631 points. Donnie, you're right there. You're the only two who've gone over 3,000 and quite comfortably. Oh, no, Ian as well, 3,097. Crap, there's going to be a comment saying that I'm blind now as well, coming up. So you are 20 odd or 19 odd average points ahead of Donnie going into the Summer Cup. Jaco's even further back. Martin's further back. Frikkie, you're further back. So Mr. Ian has sent us some permutations. So there is so many permutations, so we had to summarize it. So we can try and work out something so that we have an idea of what is happening when it comes to the Summer Cup. Right, Grant needs to finish 10th at the Summer Cup. Is this the right one? Yes. Grant needs to finish 10th at the Summer Cup. All right. Jason needs to win his singles, win the Summer Cup. Grant needs to finish 3rd or worse. Frikkie wins the team and finishes 3rd or worse. That is for Jason to win it. Right? Did I make sense there?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's just repeat that. Jason to win needs to win the singles, the Summer Cup. Grant needs to finish 3rd or worse. If Frikkie wins a team, he needs to finish worse than 3rd. Frikkie, win or lose the match play because you'll get 450 points, right, if you lose. Yeah. But you have to win the Summer Cup.
Yes.
Right. Gerard needs to win the team match play, win the Summer Cup, and hope that Grant finishes 3rd or worse or Jason 3rd or worse. And then I assume that is also with Jason losing out on the singles. Graham, here you are, Graham. Win your singles, win the Summer Cup. Grant needs to finish 15th or worse, or Frikkie must also finish 15th or worse. Right. But there's so many permutations, but you hang on to this. Donnie win the Summer Cup. Grant finishes 7th or worse. Jason will win the knockout and finish 4th or worse. If Frikkie wins a knockout, he needs to finish 8th or worse. Does this make sense?
I'm still in the running. Yeah.
Somehow.
Yeah, Grant had like one hand and a pinky on the trophy, so I'm still in it.
There's a couple. I promise you. Ian's spreadsheets went on forever, and then he gave up and he said yes, because what happens if I win, right? Because that could be a jump.
Yeah.
But then Grant needs to come last, probably. Graham needs to come last. Frikkie needs to lose both and come last. So that's what I mean. So many permutations.
Yeah.
Which I don't see happening, because I'm sure, Grant, you're not going to come last.
No, he's going to come 15th with Frikkie.
So I just think the one that I worked out is if Frikkie comes first and I come second, but Frikkie wins his team game, I will not win. Guaranteed. Even though I come second. Yeah. So then Frikkie physically wins and no one will catch him.
If he wins both.
So, if he wins both.
No, that's never happened before. That's never happened before.
Yeah.
Like 2 years ago, yes.
If you don't know, those who are new, that was the permutations for Frikkie to beat Luki Janssen, right?
No, Ronnie.
Ronnie Volert. Oh, shame. That's why he left us, because he broke his brain. Ronnie Volert had it sewn up. The only permutation was for Frikkie to win the Summer Cup and win the singles. What did Frikkie do?
Oops.
Yeah.
Won the Summer Cup and won the singles. And he beat him by like some ridiculous margin, point something.
Yeah.
I worked it out. Frikkie would be up at 154 average if he wins both, and I would be like 145-ish or something. So yeah, I won't be able to win him, even though I come second.
Sure.
It's okay, boys. I won't do it. Don't worry. Don't worry.
Let us give you a brief history of the Summer Cup, because there's some very esteemed names there. Starting in 2014 was the first one ever at Eye of Africa. That was actually our first major, I think it was. And Andrew Nielsen, who's Frikkie's best friend, won that one. Tim Hasluck at Blair Athol. That was the first time that we played there, and only now again this year. Andre Kotzer won at Bryanston. That was the only time we played at Bryanston. And then Nico Rutz at CCJ Woodmead in 2017, where the thunderstorm of all proportions came through there. Richard Stewart at Stain City. What a day that was. That was awesome. Werner Lebowski, if you're watching, there's a video on YouTube somewhere. And I didn't qualify, so I made a hell of a documentary. Go watch it. Donnie won Glendower in 2019. Billy Hall, 2020. Frikkie, 2021. And Cornell, 2022. So who's going to put their name on the trophy in 2023 is the big question. And everybody on this panel wants to win it, obviously.
Absolutely, yes.
Guaranteed. Oh, it's going to be interesting. It's going to be because we know what upsets there can be. Right. Then, let's have a look at the field quickly for the Summer Cup. As you can see, as normal, the guys who matter, not that you don't matter, but the guys who matter, right? Being Jason and Graham, singles match. Frikkie, Gerard, Louis Gerber, and Jaco. And then the final 4-ball, they tee off on the 1st, so they can play the golf course the right way around and finish on the 18th. Okay. The Williamses, it's Ashley, start at 11:30. Granville Williams, Vaughan Williams, and Glenn Williams, all going together. And then we got Brian Owen, Jean-Andre, Eduard Kotzer, Leon Kruger, and then Alan Lowe, Ryan Jensen, Nico Rutz, Leon Duplessis, myself, Jaco Swanepoel, Michiel Bissoff, and Gary Mansfield, and then Peter Zak, Leon Oosthuizen, Gerard Gerber, and Gerard Besaidnout will also feature. I thought to myself, I haven't played with Michiel, I haven't played with Gary, and I think I might have played once with Jaco, so I might as well get in the game with the guys I haven't played with. 10th tee. This is how it looks. Can there be a winner coming out of the 10th tee? Francois, Nyapi, Kyle, and Louis Jordan. Then we got Ian, Steve, Jamie, Sherry, and Kevin Ho. Hans Jaman, Jacomino Man, Butterman, and Christian Basson. Christian's coming from the Limpopo series. And George Hunter, Rakesh, Karuna, and Jomo. Brandon, Moritz, Stefan, and Bernard. Dierwald, Peter Prinsloo, Reichard Voljoen, PJ. And in Clint Brothers, Charles Swanepoel, Byron Knutzer, and Werner Lebowski. Completes the 60-man field, everybody. So there we have it. 60 guys, and Frikkie and myself will be doing some numbers. Out of the 60, I think 57 or 58 are staying for dinner. And there's going to be probably 10 partners at this stage, somewhere there. So that'd be cool.
Looking forward to that, Matt.
Lots to look forward to. This is not normally the case, but we've got pins for the Summer Cup, and Soma, all of them. Right? So all the par 3s will be closest to the pins, and there will be sticks and golf balls up for grab for all of them. So let's see if it will be regular faces winning the closest to the pins, or it will be some new faces winning the closest to the pins. Let's see if we can do a multiple. Okay.
Lekker.
Right. We've done a preview for Glendower a million times, so we're not going to waste too much time previewing that, because pretty much it's going to be in fantastic condition. Hopefully the greens are going to be running really, really nice. And just keep it down the middle on the short stuff. There is space to miss. Who would like to add to that?
And remember, it's a major ball in the hole. Huh?
Ball in the hole, medal.
Die bal in die gat.
Don't forget. Medal.
Okay.
Donnie, has something to add?
No, I think we had lots of rain. Well, there was rain there today and in Ideville and over the weekend. So I think the course really is going to look good. Mm-hmm. So yeah, I think everybody's going to have fun there.
It's going to be a great day. We started at 11:30, so there is a driving range. So if we come early, then we can K it early, and then we can K it afterwards as well. Just checking. I've done all the stuff I've had. Do I have any other videos that I want to show? No, I don't. Yeah. Gone through it all. Top class. Last comments from the guys on the chat line. Frikkie Barnard and Maz Laqueva. I'm there in 2024, guys. Good. I'm going to put you into a live team and see what happens. Maybe you'll be the guy at the bottom. Ian, 2023, Ian. What does that mean? Score capture, scoring as well, no pickups. Yes, that's a blip. And that's it. Boys, are we happy?
Very happy and very excited. 2
Yeah,
days ago.
excited.
And we apologize for the earlier breakup because it said echo, and then when I pushed don't bloody echo, crashed, broken. And we had to restart the thing. I didn't get it.
Yeah.
It would always be nice if this worked. Gerard de Bruto is the last one. Shot guys, have fun. So in other words, get out of here. All right, we'll do that. Thanks. I'm going to leave you with this winners thing. Here we go.
Bye. Keep safe.
Bye, Yella.